Good morning students. Today we are going to study chemistry for class 8. This is the third part, the third video on the topic matter. In this video we will be covering two topics, the fourth state of matter and the fifth state of matter. In the first video I told you that matter exists in three different states, but a few more states are possible. But why did we not take that few states in the beginning? Because these are rare states. These states, they exist only in the extreme conditions. So they are not given that much importance. But we will see a few points on the fourth state of matter. The fourth state of matter is plasma. And plasma, actually it is a form of gas only. We will study how this plasma is produced. When a monoatomic gas is subjected to high temperature, then plasma is formed. I shall repeat. When a monoatomic gas is heated to a high temperature, then plasma is formed. I just said monoatomic gas. Now what does that mean? Monoatomic means in that gas the atomicity is 1. That means in that the atoms are stable. I told you in most of the cases atoms are not stable. They combine to form molecules, but there are some atoms that are exceptionally stable and they are included in the noble gases section. If you have some idea about the periodic table, they are on the extreme right corner, the 18th group they are placed, and they are known as noble gases. I will tell you the names: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These are all noble gases. These are monoatomic, that means helium atoms are there in the atmosphere. Suppose if you are taking helium gas and we are heating it to a high temperature, then it will be converted to plasma. There is one more way of producing plasma, is by passing electricity through a monoatomic gas at a low pressure. That means if you are taking a monoatomic gas, applying low pressure to it and passing electricity, then it will be converted to plasma. Finally, in plasma, what is there? Ions are there and electrons are there. To understand this concept, from where the ions and electrons come, we should have some basic idea about the structure of atom. If you know, the atom consists of three subatomic particles: electrons, protons and neutrons. And an atom, if we take roughly, it is spherical in shape. Here it is. It consists of a central part, the nucleus, in which protons and neutrons are there. Protons are positively charged, neutrons are neutral, and electrons, they are negatively charged. Protons and neutrons are there inside the nucleus. Electrons, they are outside the nucleus and they revolve in different shells. They are known as orbits. Here I have drawn only one shell, but many shells are there. And in a neutral atom, the total number of protons is equal to the total number of electrons. That means total positive charge is equal to total number of negative charges. So an atom is electrically neutral. So I hope you understood what the structure of atom is. If you are taking such an atom, suppose if it is the atom of helium, and electricity is passed through it at a low pressure, what will happen? These electrons will get the extra energy and they will come out. Okay, you see the electron has come out here. So what happens? The one negative charge is coming out. This atom will become deficient of the negative charge and it will show a positive charge. That we call a cation. I'll explain in a different way also. Suppose if in this atom, 2 protons were there, then it will have 2 electrons also, because you know in a neutral atom the number of protons and electrons are equal. If one electron is becoming less, that means one electron is moving out. So now, but protons are constant, they are present inside the nucleus. Still we have 2 protons and 1 electron. That means there is an extra positive charge. This extra positive charge only, it will be surrounding the whole atom and the atom becomes positively charged. Such positively charged atoms are known as cations. So plasma is composed of cations and electrons, and there is a very special property about plasma, is that these charged particles, they can glow, they give out light. Okay, and this phenomena, this characteristic, it is used in neon lamps and fluorescent bulbs. You must have seen that traffic policeman, that traffic havaldar, he holds a stick. That neon stick it holds, in which a noble gas is there and electricity is passed through it at a low pressure, so it glows, it gives off that light. Okay. Okay students, we have completed the fourth state of matter. Now we'll proceed with the fifth state of matter. The name of that is Bose-Einstein's condensate. In that name, from where that Bose comes, it comes from Satyendranath Bose. He is a very famous scientist, Indian scientist. He is S.N. Bose. Einstein, you know, he is a very famous scientist. I need not give him any introduction. And condensate, BEC, was the name given to it. Now, this Bose-Einstein's condensate, it is formed from gases only. When a gas having a low density is cooled to a very low temperature, then we get Bose-Einstein's condensate. And you know what low temperature does it need? It needs temperature around 0 Kelvin. Okay, just above 0 Kelvin. Just above that Bose-Einstein's condensate is formed. This is not okay. This is 0 Kelvin. If you don't know, Kelvin and degree Celsius, these are two units that are used to measure the temperature, and 0 Kelvin is equal to minus 273 degrees Celsius. Minus 273 degrees Celsius. So you see how much low temperature it needs. So it is prepared by cooling a low density gas to a very low temperature just above 0 Kelvin. At such low temperatures, the molecules, they will come close together and they will eventually form a liquid. So molecules come very close together at such low temperature and they get converted to a liquid. It can, instead of calling it a liquid, we can also call it a supersaturated gas. Okay. So supersaturated gas that is prepared at a low temperature. Now what are the special properties of this Bose-Einstein's condensate? Because they are formed at such low temperature, it is free from all kind of resistances. Means it cannot be stopped by anything. It can pass through all the mediums. Suppose if we prepare Bose-Einstein's condensate and keep it in a beaker, then it won't stop there. It will cross the boundaries of the beaker and it will go out. So it is not possible to prepare and keep Bose-Einstein's condensate. Students, we have completed chapter 1 matter. All the topics have been covered. I hope you understood.